You know, 1986 is when this happened. Were you aware of it when it happened?
I remember it very well. I was living in London, and it was all over the news. There was only 4 TV channels. They were warning us about the cloud. There was this radioactive cloud that was carrying the particles that was being spewed out from the reactor, and they were tracking it. It caused devastating illnesses across the Belarus and the Ukraine and into Germany, parts of Sweden. They were tracking it as it came towards England, and they were warning us about don't go outside if it rains, and you couldn't drink milk.
How much of that was shot in CGI, Paul?
The actual explosion?
Yeah, just the series in general, but episode 1, yeah.
Hardly any of what I was involved in was CGI'd. It was all absolutely real. It was filmed in a remarkable replica of the Chernobyl Reactor 4 control room, which was painstakingly reconstructed in a carpet factory in Vilnius.
First time upon reading the script, I was talking to Craig, the writer, and I said, "Oh, this is great. So how much of this is true?" And he said, "Everything." Right there, my mind was blown, because obviously my knowledge about the Chernobyl catastrophe was limited to what everybody else knew. But you know, upon reading this script, you understand that it's just a fraction of the magnitude and the tragedy and this incredible event on so many levels.
It's a silent war, and it's not tangible. You can't see it. You can't. There's no buildings falling down. But what happens to these firefighters, the nightmare death that happens to them is like not even. It's so hard to even get your head around, and let alone your heart. So. Oh,
and also a really weird thing as well, which I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever disasters happen, people whip out their Nostradamus.
Sure.
Yeah, and then there's a crazy story going around about how in one of Nostradamus's quatrains, he talks about wormwood, and wormwood translates into Chernobyl in Russian or something like that, which I think is complete rubbish. I don't know if you've read Nostradamus.
I know, I've been meaning to.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that I got picked up by a taxi driver the other night, and we got chatting about this, and he said that he wore glasses because of Chernobyl. He was Romanian, and his mother was pregnant when it happened, and they lived near to the Ukrainian border, and it's a birth defect that he has from that time, and you don't realise the reach of it. It could have been 1,000 times worse.
What do I want people to take away from Chernobyl? What I want them to take away more than anything is that if you lie, if you are part of a system of lying, if you are someone who agrees with lies that are given to you by your government, by your leaders, by your churches, by your friends, by Facebook, there is a cost attached to this. The truth is always there.